This is a video response to the guy from Green Wave TV. I've called into your show a couple of times before, but this response is to the idea of positive thinking and how it can motivate and, you know, what it brings on. Basically, I think that, you know, positive thinking as a whole and being positive is something that doesn't come overnight. It's the kind of thing that you have to grow on, and it has to. You see your connects out there in the road where, you know, little hiccups where you have to physically maintain a structured idea of things so that you can maintain positive and not take in all this negativity, because it creeps in at various points in your life all the time. So, I mean, it's an active pursuit of, you know, trying to be happy, and it is awakening, you know, a self-awareness and all the things that you can stimulate and materialize on your own without the help of someone else. But I think where people get it misconstrued is thinking that they need someone else to validate the way that they believe or themselves. That's why they don't, you know, talk about it a lot, because it's a very private thing. Why it's so private is because people are afraid of, you know, other people being negative, or, you know, their negative reaction to, you know, bringing out their ideas that they've never shared with the world before. You know, because sometimes your ideas may not be balanced, or, you know, but, you know, it's up to you. How do you go through things and you come up with solutions in your mind is not important to anyone else except for yourself. So in essence, going down this road of things, it's like soul searching, you know, walking with oneself, that you have to go through to understand that no one else can help you be more secure within yourself except for yourself. And I think that a lot of people are caught up in paying attention. You know, they're so propagandized by the TV and everything that they're supposed to think about themselves, and, you know, what kind of car they want to buy, or, you know, whether it's their rims or, you know, materialistic things. And those kinds of things keep you away from thinking wholesome thoughts. And when you're thinking wholesome thoughts, you don't have to, it's very basic. The math is not confusing at all. It's you know, I'm feeling well, or, you know, it's a very deep, you know, it's like the idea of meditation. But in order to go through this, I mean, I started this road, you know, getting into or being influenced or concerned about politics that are going on around me, and feeling like I have no control. But, you know, this is part of the rabbit hole that people, you know, people want to go, they say they go down the rabbit hole, and that's even a big feat right there for them to admit that or say that they do. But you cannot take one without the other. So mixed up in all this politics is history, right? So then you have to go down the road of history. Once you go down the road of history, then you start to refute your mainstream ideas that you believed all your life. So then you have to go into that. So and figuring this out, you know, you're left with a lot of things that you were misled about, and a lot of things that don't make any sense anymore because they were fed, you know, they were a product of someone misleading someone else, you know, over an abundance of time. So I think through all that, you know, like I said with the rabbit hole, you just have to be okay with not knowing everything, and then not faulting yourself for not knowing everything, but be an active pursuit to learn. You know, because just because you know about politics or the financial system, or, you know, that's not the end all. I mean, it's a continuous cycle that we all have to participate in, and it's something that doesn't really ever get old. So, I mean, I think one of the great ways that you can expand your mind is try to stay positive. You know, keep it simple. Set out some time aside for yourself, alone, each day, just so where you can reflect on your thoughts and what you've done and what you can do to change things, or whatever you need to do. You know, but it's to have a plan. My phone fell. So that's it for today. So yeah, keep it real.